Okay, so we're live now. Hi everyone. This is Princess Roy. We are back on the Pinky Room Show, and I am live in the Pinky Room Show. Today is our April episode, as we give to you every month. So we are here with another interesting topic, and today I have my wonderful ladies with me, talented, wise ladies, beautiful. We have Miss Sector coming to join us very soon, and I have Miss Jayana. I'll allow them to introduce themselves and then tell you who they are, what they are into, and what they do. Today's topic is the impact of post-antenatal depression on marriages and relationships. These are some of the topics that people don't really treat, which it does really have impact on relationships a lot. So today I've got myself, Dr. Setor, all the way from Ghana, and Miss Jayana, gospel artist, all the way from Ghana as well, joining me for us to discuss about this topic. Thank you for everyone who is tuned in today. Today we are live on Roy Network UK, on YouTube, YKA TV Nigeria, Abedin TV Nigeria, Lively TV UK, Universe Network, United States of America. So we are everywhere tonight. People are watching us across the world. So we're trying to get Miss Sector on the on the. I know it's I think the network is not that good, but we'll manage to get her. Okay, so before we start the show, I would like to ask. Okay, Miss Yana too. Okay, so on the show, on the Pinky Room show, we have our three segments that we do on the show. We have our funny segment, our what is going on segment, and our main topic. So today, our funny segment, because it's only you, Miss Jayana, I'm gonna ask you this question. One of our audience sent me a message. She said, "Princess, ask your audience that if they are asked to marry a 90 years old man and have everything that you want in this world. This man is very rich, but he is 90 years old. Would you marry him and have every money that you have?" Miss Sector, I think we have your thing is on mute, so we can't hear you. Can you hear me? Dr. Sector, can you hear me? Okay, I think her thing is on mute. All right, let's see. Okay. Dr. Sector, can you unmute yourself, please? Because we can't hear you. Okay. So, Miss Yana,
Yeah.
let's talk about this. Our audience want to know if we give you a 90 years old man who is very rich, fucking dusted man who's got money. Will you marry him? 90 years old man. That's our funny segment for today. Would you do it?
100% yes, I will.
All right. All right.
I
Okay.
I won't think
Right.
twice about it. I'll go ahead and marry
Okay.
him, girl.
Oh wow. I like that. I like that. That's awesome.
Of
Honestly,
course. I
that's
mean,
that's
and my
awesome.
my
Why
reason
why would
is
you why would you marry him?
okay. So
Hmm.
my first reason is
Yeah.
personally I am not
Yeah.
really like the sex type. I don't really enjoy sex that much, And
Oh
I mean,
really? Are you
at
sure?
his age, oh, of course, I'm being sincere. I mean, not because of his money, no,
Right.
but I'm not really like. I mean, once a while when I get it, I'm cool,
That's
but I'm not
fine.
like the everyday. I'm not like sexually an
Yes.
active person. So I
Right.
mean, him being 90, I'm sure he's not really
Yes.
going to bother me at
Right.
night, at dawn, 3 times a day, kind
Yeah.
of, thing. And aside that, I
Yeah.
feel that I mean, him being at age 90, he has way
Right.
more experience than I
Right.
do. And
Right.
wherever that I am right now, he has
Uh-huh.
been there. And if
Right.
he is very matured, he
Mm-hmm.
can, I mean, he can direct me more and give me
Right.
a better advice in life
Right.
than somebody at my,
Your
at my
age.
level.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And aside that, I mean, we are all, I mean, going up and down. At the end of the day, what are we looking for? We're looking for money. So if God has blessed me with a 90-year-old
Okay.
man who has everything, who's not going to give me issues, where are you?
Right.
Let me check under the bed. Who is under the bed? And that kind of, the usual stuff that these guys put us through. I mean, I think I'm going
Right.
for it.
Right. Right. This is amazing. I asked this question, right? I think I had one DK, he's Nollywood actor, and then I think Sydney, Sydney from Ghana.
Yes.
Right. I had them on the show and I asked them about this question, that would they marry an old woman who is 90 years old? And they said no. It's a big no. It's a big no to them.
Okay, maybe because
So I'm so
he's a
happy.
man from his side. Maybe
Right.
for us women.
So the men are more into like more sexual than we women, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I mean,
I like that. But I like the honesty. I like, on the Pinky Room show, we do it for real. We talk,
oh yeah.
everything is real talk. So
Mm,
I'm so happy you being honest to us. I don't know why we're having issues with Miss Dr. Sector and
mm. I think maybe the moderator or somebody should send her a text message to unmute herself,
right. Yeah.
a WhatsApp
We
message or
try. I don't
something.
know why
But
it's happening that way, but and the I think the network too is not helping. Okay. So I'm so happy you share your view in this way and then made it clear to people that no matter what, you're gonna go for the 90-year-old man. Yeah.
of course, of course. I mean, God, for me, I believe that God has a way. The Bible says that His ways are not our ways. God has
That's it.
He has His own way of
Yeah.
blessing us. You
That's it.
understand? And
Yeah.
sometimes the blessing comes in disguise. So
That's it.
if
Yeah.
you have like an open mind about things, and I mean, you first pray about it, ask yourself,
Right.
ask your soul if you are
Hmm.
happy about that decision, because at the end of the day, it's about
Yeah.
you being happy, not about what
Right.
society says. You
That's
understand?
it. That's it. It's true. Your happiness is more important. Sometimes we do think about what the society will say, but like you said, it's more important for us to, I mean, be happy in life. Like you
Yeah.
said, it's not always about sex. Like
Mm,
you said, some
mm,
young men, the
mm,
sex is the thing, but then
mm.
it's not always like that.
Yeah.
Your peace of mind,
Your peace
like you
of mind,
said, he's
exactly.
he's matured. He's not gonna give you problems. He's not gonna give you issues and stuff and all that. But do you know that some old men can be very stubborn? Do you know that?
Oh, of course. That's why that's why I said from the beginning that you need to pray about it and ask
Right.
yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
talk to your God, talk to
That's it.
yourself, and find out if
Yeah.
you are in a better place
Yeah.
before you make any decisions.
Decisions. Yeah. That's true. I agree with you. Okay, Dr. Sector, can you hear me? This is so interesting. Wow. Can you hear me? The unmute thing is coming from her side. That's the problem. We're not
Yeah.
getting.
Someone should
We're
send her
not getting.
WhatsApp message or something.
Yeah. Okay, so our next segment is the what is going on segment.
Okay.
On the what is going on segment, I heard in the news some time ago, not long ago, that um a young guy tried to kill the father, right? Tried to kill the father, and I think the father was from either US or Canada or something of that. So I can't remember exactly where he comes from. He came, I mean, from to Ghana. I think it happened in Ghana, and the guy sent an armed robbers to go and rob the father, and he was caught. And the question is, what is going on? Your own son, that you have gone, you travel to toil, to work so hard for. You come back home to have fun and, I mean, spend time with him. And this happened, he plans an armed robbers to come and attack you to take your money. My question is, what is going on? What exactly is going
Um,
on? So what do you have to say about this, Miss Jayana?
Honestly, this issue is very, very sad, I must
Yeah.
say. And a lot of issues like that has come up in Ghana, and some news, and in some part of our region. And
Mm,
honestly, it's a sad one for us.
yeah.
There was one other story similar to that one. I think there were two boys. I think one was
Yeah.
either 15, 14, between 14, 15, 16 years, and they
Yeah.
lured their friend who is underage. I think 11
Yeah.
years, 10 years, 11 years. They lured
Yeah.
him to, I think, to one uncompleted house, and
Mm-hmm.
they like stoned him with a very big. They stoned him to death. And
Right.
when the police came in and questioned them, they said they saw a malam. They saw this advert on TV, and
Right.
these herbalists, like we call them malams in Ghana, they were
Yeah.
advertising that if you want to get rich overnight, you can call
Right.
this number. So they called the number, and they went there, and the in Ghana we have something called akwantre, you know, like
Right.
these fetish priests give you
Like
certain things,
direct is like a
spiritual
direction or something.
right
Right.
directions
Right.
to
Yeah.
do. So what they were directed to do was to go
Mm-hmm.
and kill somebody who is younger than them. So they lured
Right.
their friend. I mean, they were all living in the same neighborhood, like the same place,
Wow.
and they
Wow.
killed this guy because they wanted to get rich overnight. Can you imagine? And
Right.
that is what is
Oh my
happening in
gosh.
this 21st century. Nobody
Century.
wants to go through the process.
Right.
Nobody wants to hustle. Nobody wants to
Right.
go through that hardship. We I mean
Mm.
we've all been there. One
Yes.
thing
Yeah.
that I know about going through the process is it gives you more experience in life.
That's it. That's it.
So when you go through the process and you're being given, the prize at the end of your journey, you
That's it.
value it because you know
That's it.
the hustle, you know what you have
The
gone
hustle, what
through.
you've gone through
But
for
this is
that.
what is happening. This is what is happening in this
Mm.
our 21st century. And
Yeah.
the most I mean annoying thing, or let me say the most sad thing in this issue is that the media is not also helping us. They are
Right.
showing us things that are not supposed to be shown
Supposed to
on
be.
TV.
Yeah.
For
Right.
example, these fetish priests
Right.
advertising their businesses on social
On
media,
social
a
media.
place
Right.
that we know that children are
Mm-hmm.
there. Children watch TV. They
That's
watch
it.
TV with us. I mean, they pick up
Mm.
certain things from
Yeah.
from TV and all that. And all these things are being portrayed in broad
Right.
daylight. You understand?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to put it, but it has made subconsciously these young people feel that they can just do
It's the right
something.
thing to do.
Yes, they can just do something and get rich in
Quicker.
like quicker. You
That's it.
understand? Yeah.
Right. Amazing. Because like you said, I had the news. I don't really. I mean, watch Ghanaian news and all that. But
Mm.
my mom is someone who really watch Ghanaian things, like every time on her phone, the news and things and that everything is going on, And I remember I saw something like that. That nowadays, like in Ghana, they give the platform to this fetish priest come on the TV, advertise and all that. And I've seen that them also sometimes on Facebook. I
Mhm.
see some of them sending friend requests and stuff and all
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah. Even
want to
sometimes
be
when you
friends with
post,
you.
sometimes when
Mm,
you post your you do your postings and all that. Sometimes they even
right,
come under your post and then
right,
put their numbers and their contacts
right.
out there, and they are not shy about it or anything.
Wow. Wow.
And
That's how far this world has become.
people purchase their services, so it's given
Yeah. Yeah.
our young people that avenue to also contact them. It's so easy to contact a fetish priest now. Before it wasn't like
Yeah.
that. You need to travel all the way into the bush
Of
before you
course.
can even see them, but now they live with us. They're on social media, they're on Facebook,
Of
they're on
course.
Instagram, they're everywhere.
Okay. So I don't know what's happening, but okay. Yeah. I can hear you, Miss Jayana. I think we had a
Yeah.
cut off a bit. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So like I'm saying, they are everywhere, and
Yeah.
I don't see the media or the government or these associations doing anything
Doing
about
anything
it.
about
So
it.
it's making it making things look very bad, especially
Yeah.
for our youth.
Yeah. Because the thing is, if they feel like people have the right to do whatever they have to do, that is not a big deal. But the thing is, what comes with it is the issue. Like you
Mm,
said, a child will go and kill a fellow child thinking it is right because he's watching it on TV and he
right.
feel like he's been educated, but that's what he's watching. And he feel like it's the right thing because if it's not right thing, why would it come public? Why would people be allowed to come on TVs to show all these things? So let's come back to what happened with this man who tried to rob send armed robbers to go and attack the father because of I don't know whatever it is. I don't know whatever it is. But let's say what do you have to say about this? That how can you as a child, your father has traveled, and I don't think he's a very like he's a grown man. He's a grown
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about the story. He's a grown
Yeah, I
man.
heard about it. I think I saw it on the news. But I
Right.
didn't really follow it that much. But I saw it. I think I saw it on the news.
Oh. It's so scary, honestly. So scary that the things that is happening, what money is making people do is evil and is so shocking. And the extent that people will go just to make money. Like you said, we need to work hard for it. There's nothing that comes cheap. And
Mm,
even this killing thing is not cheap. Killing somebody is never cheap. It's not an easy thing to do. It's costly. It costs your life as well because you are killing a soul, and your soul it's also online.
yeah.
Mid sector, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Oh dear. Hello, Miss Dr. Sector. Dr. Sector, can you hear me? Oh dear. Okay. I think the network is not really helping us today. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I've seen you watching. I've seen you guys watching us live. We are live on Roy Network YouTube. Also on Facebook is Princess Roy. We have YKA TV Nigeria, Aberdeen TV, Lively TV, and Universe Network USA. So we are live now. Please send your comments. We'll be reading your comments. Send your comments to us. Today we have an interesting topic that we're going to discuss about. We're going to talk about the impact of post-antenatal depression on marriages and relationships. We're trying to get Dr. Sector to join us, but we're having difficulties. Hopefully, we'll have her to join us to give us more of what we're going to discuss as a doctor. Okay. We keep on having it, but it keeps on going off. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what's happening now. Okay, let me try. No, no. So, Miss Dr. Setor, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh dear.
His line is still mute.
Yeah, because before you connect, it will tell you to click on the
Yes.
microphone and all
Yeah.
that. It keeps on saying device is not connected. That's what it keeps on saying. She says she can't hear or see. All right, this
I think you
is
should
so
go back
strange.
and go back and start the whole.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coming with her phone or the network or anything. I'm not sure what's happening. And she's saying that she can't see us, she can't hear us. I don't know what's happening, honestly. Um, Let me try and send the link again and see if it will come. You'll have it again. Let me send you a link and see. I'm gonna try and send you a link again and see how it goes. Um, awesome. Okay. So I'm trying to send you a link again and see how it goes, if you can still connect to us or not. Because the way the line is messing up with you, I don't know what's happening. Um, okay, right. Okay, so I've sent her a link again. Let's see how it goes. Maybe when this time it will work. Okay. Okay, so I want you, Miss Jayana, to introduce yourself properly to the audience, people who are watching. I want you to introduce yourself, tell people who you are, what you're into. I know you as a musician. I know you as a gospel artist, but maybe there are other things that you're into on social media where we can find you, whatever you are. Um, yeah, if you can tell us, please.
Okay, thank you very much for that. My name, my original name is Jemima Anoh Yeboah, but
Right,
I'm popularly known as Jayana in the
Jayana.
music
Yeah.
industry.
Mm,
I am the second daughter of the late Bishop Dr. Anoh Yeboah.
okay.
I'm also an entrepreneur. God being so good,
Right.
I have my own business which is
Right.
located in Ghana. I'm
Right.
into cosmetology. I have
Right.
a salon and a spa located at
Right.
a place called Domi Pillar 2 in Ghana. So if you're watching
Okay.
me and you're planning to come to Ghana, I mean,
Right.
just holla me. I'm sure I'll leave my contact at the end
Of
of the
course. Yeah. So
show.
before we finish, you tell us where we can find you on social
Okay,
media, your contact number, everything, so that you can
okay,
get in
okay,
touch. I'll
okay.
be the first person to call you when I'm in Ghana to have.
That would be awesome. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Let me tell
Okay,
you
so
this.
mm,
Let me tell you this quickly. I've been in Ghana, and sometimes I come on interviews on TVs and stuff and all that, and people will ask me, "Do you know Jayana?" And I was like, "No." And then, do
oh
you know?
really?
Then they'll be asking me, telling me that, "Do you know you look like Jayana? Do you know Jayana?" I said, "Really? I don't know
Oh,
Jayana." But so it made me went to search for you who Jayana is, because people keep on telling me that I look like you, and I was like, okay, okay,
okay.
so I'm gonna look for
Oh, then I'm
Jayana.
extremely pretty then. Oh my gosh. Aren't I
Of
blessed?
course you are. Of course you are really pretty.
Aren't I blessed?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been in several interviews, and they will ask me, "Do you know Gianna? You look like Gianna." I was like, "Okay." I have to look for
Oh,
Jayana because I don't know who Jayana is. So I went to look for you, and I thought, okay, this is a wonderful woman who's doing awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah. So it's a
thank
pleasure to
you.
have you on the show. I would
Yeah,
say either
my
my
pleasure is
twin
mine.
sister or might look
Yeah, I
alike.
like that.
Right. Okay. But we're still struggling to have Miss Sector, Dr. Sector on the show. This is
Oh,
this is not nice, honestly, because she's a professional doctor and
who can give us an
I know,
insight about
yeah, more
the,
of
the
what we're gonna
topic?
discuss. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And well, I'll try my best because I'm also a health professional, but then it will be more, if we have her. She's trying
Mm.
so hard, but I don't know. Honestly, this has never happened before. Never. I don't know if you can try other phone or something because it is. I don't know what's happening. Honestly, no.
Because her
I don't
mic
know if
is still, it looks
it's still
like it's
mute.
still mute.
Yeah,
And
it's still
it's
mute.
from her, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know why that is happening. Um, Dr. Sector, can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, this is strange. So I don't know if you know Dr. Sector. She is Ghana Most Beautiful, the first runner up. I don't know if
Oh,
you watched.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
she is the first runner up of the Ghana Most Beautiful, the recent one that you did. That is 2020. It
Oh,
is
okay.
2021. I think so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, it would
because I
have been
remember
great
I
for
once.
us to just link up on this show. And
That's it.
oh
That's it.
gosh.
I planned to have a show with her before, but then she has to go to that, so we have to cut it off. And then after the show, after the pageants, then she came back. Oh, we can go back to the show. I said, okay, why not? So I don't know. Now that we'll have her on the show too. Things are I don't know what's happening. Maybe she should try and use a new phone. Let me see. Oh, this is or even any other. Okay. So, if you're watching, we are live on the Pinky Room show now. Today is our Apple episode, and I'm live with Miss Jayana, gospel artist all the way from Ghana, and also Dr. Sector. We're trying to get her on the show, but unfortunately, we're having difficulties. Hopefully, we'll have her to join on the show. Please keep your comments coming. We are live now on Network, on YouTube, Princess Roy on Facebook, YKTV Nigeria on both YouTube and Facebook, and also Lively TV, both Facebook and YouTube, and Universe Network is our distributor, USA. So if you're watching, please keep your comment coming, keep your question coming. We're here to answer all your questions. Um, Join these interesting topics. This topic itself, for me, I know that most marriages and relationships are being breakdown because of this, but people haven't noticed it. Post antenatal depression is what we're going to discuss about the impact on relationships and marriages. So, Miss Jayana, let's start talking about this topic. Maybe we'll have Miss Sector join, Dr. Sector join us later, but
Okay.
because of time, let's discuss what we can. Um, when we talk about post-antenatal depression, to me is like a woman after have given birth, you know, um, going through depression. And these things are very real. People don't really notice it. I remember when I had a baby, my first baby, I started reacting some way. And I did not understand what was going on because it was my first baby and I had no clue what was happening. I had no clue that I was doing something. I had no clue about my actions and my reactions. And I think a friend of mine was like, "Oh, princess," I was like, she said, "You've gone into postnatal depression very, very quick." And I was like, "What's that?" You know. And she said, "The way you're reacting, your attitude, everything." And I had no clue. So she was the one who mentioned it to me. And after that, I was having this experience, sometimes low body, I feel like I want to sleep. I feel like I don't want to eat. I feel like that was what was happening. And had no clue my reaction, my attitude towards my partner was, weird. And, every little thing makes me angry, and this happens most of the time to women. Sometimes some men will say that, oh, she was a very lovely woman, but after pregnancy or after giving birth, she's changed. Her attitude has changed. Even her dressing has changed. And because of that, some men will not take the time to find out what's happening in this woman or what's happening with her, what's going on, to help her. But then they will start, because she's changed,
Right.
because her behavior has changed, because she doesn't respect me anymore. They might think that she doesn't respect, but something is going wrong somewhere, and then it might end up in divorce, in relationship breakdown, and so many things. But for all you know, whatever this woman is doing, she has no clue. She don't even know what's happening. She's going through post-antenatal depression. So that's why I chose to discuss this on the show, because we want, many marriages nowadays is getting out of hand. It's divorces upon divorces, and sometimes we have no clue what's going on. So we need to know why people do what they do. And that's the main reason that this Pink Room show was set up, for people to know the reasons behind people's actions, because everything that everyone does, there's a reason behind that. I always say, even someone killing has a reason of killing. You will not wake up one day and say, you know what, I want to kill. Unless maybe you are mentally ill or whatever. Even that is a reason, because you killed because you had a mental problem. That's a reason, So let's talk about it. If there's any experience or anything, or what do you think about this post-antenatal depression on marriages and relationships? Is there
Thank you
anything that you
very
can contribute to that? Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for that question. I'm happy that we are discussing this post antenatal depression
Yeah.
today. Like
Hmm.
you said, a lot of women do not really know that it's it uh, it exists. Some of
Right.
them take it as normal.
Right.
They don't know that it is a phase.
That's
I
it.
have I have a baby. I have a baby, and I
Right.
remember after giving birth to my baby, when we came home,
Hmm.
honestly, one day I remember at a point I
Yeah.
went. It was, I think it was a Saturday,
Hmm.
and after I did my laundry and everything, I dried it, and it was time for me to bring the stuff in.
Right.
I did that, and when I got to the bedroom, I
Hmm.
just removed the stuff from the buckets,
Yeah.
and I threw everything on the bed, forgetting that I had
Right.
a baby, and there was a baby on the bed. So I just threw all
Right.
the clothes and everything on the baby. So I was like, at a point, I was like, what did I do? Where's my baby? So I remember that no, the baby is on the bed, and I started,
Oh my days.
removing all the clothes and everything, and
Yeah.
she was sleeping peacefully. You understand?
Right.
It's like a
Yeah.
psychological thing.
That's
Honestly,
it.
giving birth to a
Hmm.
baby, the
Yeah.
transition,
Yeah.
getting pregnant for
Hmm.
9 good months, carrying
Yeah.
another human being
Hmm.
inside you, it's not
Yeah.
it's not an easy thing. I mean, emotionally, psychologically,
Yeah.
I mean, spiritually, it's
Yeah.
like your whole body is at work. And you
That's
know
it.
how women, we are so careful about our figure now and how we look.
That's it. Mm.
See, just look at the transition from the time you take seed, the
Yeah.
trimester, the two
Yeah.
months, what you go through, excuse me, like the vomiting, the morning
Yeah.
sicknesses, and all that. Like you said, a lot of men do not know what we really
Go
go
through.
through as
That's it.
women.
Yeah.
As women, the transition,
Hmm.
I mean, it is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes the reason why women also go through a lot of depression
Yeah.
comes from some mother-in-laws. They
Hmm.
give they
Okay.
give some mother-in-laws also give pressure, when it
Right.
comes to, like, let me say, African women, African
Right.
mothers, mother-in-law,
Hmm.
sometimes give pressure, especially
Right.
to like baby preference. In
Right.
Ghana or in Africa, a lot
Hmm.
of parents give more value to the men than to women.
Right.
So
Right.
sometimes when you give birth, and though it
Hmm.
is not your fault as a
Hmm.
woman to give birth to a
Yeah.
girl, some
Yeah.
mother-in-laws prefer that you have a baby boy, and when it doesn't,
Right.
it's the other way around. Some
Hmm.
can even go to the extent of discriminating, and
Right.
psychologically it causes a kind of
Yeah.
something in the woman's head which
Right.
makes her feel depressed, because she
Depressed.
also, if
Right.
let's say if it's like her first time, she wants to please
Right.
her husband. The husband is not
Right.
pleased because you gave birth to a baby girl. I want a baby
Yeah.
boy. All
Right.
these little things
Does
just.
that still exists? Because honestly, that was
Oh yeah,
then,
and
that
and
was
some
that then times. But now, why
and
should you
some
sit
and
down and
some
think about I want a
tribes.
boy, I want a girl, that kind of issue? I mean,
In some tribe, it still exists.
right,
They give
right.
a lot of pressure. And sometimes too, when um these parents, or let's say some mother-in-laws, come to stay in your house, they want to take
Mm,
charge. They want to do everything, and it's very disturbing for us women. But like you're saying, some of the men do
right.
not really see what we go through.
We go through.
And for me, for instance, I had a cesarean section, and
Right. I
the
did as
pain,
well.
that was like my first time. The pain
Yeah.
after my CS, it
Right.
was, God, it was a hell. It was hell
Right.
for me. And I, at a point, I got depressed. It wasn't easy,
Yeah.
but because my man um understood what I was going through, at least he was supportive at that
Right.
time. But some men in Africa are not
Mm,
like that.
right. True. The thing is, because they are not educated about that. That's the reason why we're doing
Sure.
this this show, because some of them don't understand. The men are not educated, right? Because
Yeah.
if, say, they are groomed
Mm.
or told, you know what, this is the implication, what's to expect, then
Mm.
they will know, okay, this can happen, so we need to be
Mm.
ready for that.
Yeah.
Which some men, I know some men will read about it. They'll read about the body changes of a
Mm.
woman, how what
Mm.
she goes through, the baby coming out
Mm.
and everything. Some men will do it, and I know
Mm.
in like European guy men, most of them will do it. They will take their time to read. They have a book that they have to go through. They will read it and know how parenting and everything. Some people will get themselves ready for that.
Yeah.
But how
And
many
even
men
even
will take time to do that?
they don't,
Right,
especially like the African men in Ghana. At least for that,
right.
I can testify. Most
Hands up.
most most of them don't. What they
Right.
know is, okay, in the morning they are going to work. Your job is to
Hmm.
also go for antenatal,
Yeah.
whatever that you
Yeah.
you are
And
taught.
some
When you
of
come
them
home,
don't wouldn't
give
even
me
bother
this
going
summarize.
they wouldn't even bother want to go to antenatal clinics with you. They wouldn't
No,
do
no,
it.
no, 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 not at
I
all.
remember
And
my partner, when it's time for us to go, he become angry. He wasn't, and I felt the
are
pain.
you
All
serious?
these things. You see, from right from the day, like you said, our body change right from the day one that you get pregnant. It starts from there.
Yes, yes. The
The moment you
depression
take
starts
seed,
from there.
it starts from there. So the way you treat the woman, the way you behave towards everything, the way you treat her
Yeah,
can have that
yeah,
impact, can create that depression.
yeah.
And
because
some women,
she's
when
feeling low about herself already, you know.
already,
Yes.
already, and some of them, it's like, say, imagine you are pregnant and your husband is maybe cheating on you. Your husband is all over the places, don't have time for you, he doesn't care about you, he doesn't spend time with you. What do you think is going to happen? You're
That's a
already
killer.
depressed before you even have baby.
Yeah.
And this is the impact. This is what the cause of the after the post-antenatal depression.
Mm.
Whatever you do, because remember, this woman now, she's changed her hormonal, everything is changed. Everything
Yeah.
is building up. So if you don't treat her well, I'm coming at you, this you men. If you don't treat her well, right from the time that she takes seed, this is your child. This is
Mm.
the woman who's carrying your child, your babies. Her body is going through so much, and you got no. I'm telling you, if we say one man, I watched this. Is I think a movie that I was seeing a man who is pregnant, and it's so funny the way he's behaving. I wish some men will also get pregnant and see how it feels. Yes, because even some men, when their wives are giving birth, they can't even stand. They can't
Mm.
even they can't even be
They don't
there
want.
because they're scared.
They don't want to see them.
You don't want to see them. So
Yes.
imagine we lying down, you going through C-section, knowing that you're being caught. I have been in the theater when I've seen people being caught. I've been caught myself before. And I see people, when I go to theater, we go to emergencies that they can't give birth and we have to rush them to the emergency and we have to cut them. And I see the way we open it and take out the baby and all that, the body, the stretch and everything. So you can imagine. And before, like I said, before the delivery, whatever she goes through, whatever she's going through, even the eating, the drinking, the pains that you cause in her can cause a lot of damage to her after having baby. And after
Yes.
the baby too becomes worse. Because
Yes.
if say you tell me like someone is caught, you've gone through CS, your body is, you are in pain and all that, what do you expect from the woman? So we just want you men to understand what women go through and the things that happens to them. Because some men will, after you cause, they will cause it, and then they will say that the woman is disrespectful.
Yeah.
The woman is, she talks too much. The woman is doing
Mm.
this, blaming the woman. And because of that, some of them will walk out and go and sleep with other women, go
Yeah.
out and go and date other women because they feel like that woman is whatever it is. You need to be there to support this woman. You need to understand. To them, the men who are not, you don't have babies yet, or you're getting
Mm.
married. My advice to you is that before, right from when your wife or your woman gets pregnant, start reading about it,
Yeah.
learn about it, know what the implications, know what the women go through, the body go through, and after birth, everything, so you know how to
Mm.
support them.
Yeah.
I've seen your comment coming. I'm going to read all your comments, so keep
Okay.
them coming. Keep them
Okay.
coming. And if you just tune in, this is the Pink Room Show with Princess Roy, and today I've got I'll call her my tweenie, Jayana. Jayana, on the
Yeah.
show. We're trying to have Dr. Setor, but
Okay.
I don't know what's happening. It's
Mm.
unfortunate, but hopefully we'll get her before
Yeah,
before the
this
show ends.
discussion is getting more interesting. Um,
Interesting,
do, yeah, do you know, before I came, before
right?
this this live show, I did a little research, and because I
Right,
know that a lot of women will be watching us today who do not
right,
have a clue
right.
about this topic. So
That's
I
it.
did a little research, and I
Yeah,
got a few points,
right,
general symptoms of
right.
giving birth,
Yeah,
or postnatal,
yeah.
depression, that
Depression. Yeah,
what we go through
yeah,
as women. So if
yeah.
you're watching us right now and you
Mm-hmm.
have these symptoms, it should
That's it.
also tell you that you are going
Going
through
through. Yeah,
postnatal depression.
depression.
And
Yeah,
one symptom is
right.
sadness. You
Sadness.
emotion, like you get emotional for nothing.
Yeah.
You be
Mm-hmm.
there and like you are
True.
sad. Nobody
True.
has said nothing.
True.
You are
True.
you're just you're just
True.
sad. You're just crying.
Let me share my experience with you. I think my second child or my third, my
Mm.
two boys were fighting or something, and I couldn't take it because I was like you said, I was sad, I was everywhere and
Yeah.
so emotional, and I got up and I flipped, and my mom was like, what is happening to you?
Oh
You know,
my
what is happening to
God.
you? I couldn't take it
Oh,
anymore. And
yeah.
I was screaming, I was shouting, and she was like, calm down, calm down, calm down. And this is the
Oh,
symptoms, you know. So if we don't know, or maybe the man don't know about these symptoms that you just mentioned, he'll be angry. Why are you shouting at me? Why are you being disrespectful? Why are you being this? But it's not
emotional
her.
about everything. Why are
That's
you
the thing.
crying over this? You
No,
know?
but you know that even in pregnancy, you get that. I used
Yes.
to cry a lot when I'm pregnant, and I used to become so mad when I'm pregnant. I'm honestly, I become don't mess with me when I'm pregnant. Don't you mess with me because I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna go crazy at you. When I'm not pregnant, I'm a different person. But if I am pregnant, I'm a different person altogether. So
Okay,
thank you
yeah.
for that point.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah,
Yeah. And
okay.
then
So
one
what is
one
the
other
next one?
one
Yeah,
other thing I also got is
yeah.
change in sleep and then eating
Right,
pattern. You know,
right,
because of the baby, like you
right.
get up at random times,
That's it.
just to check up on the
That's
baby,
it.
and sometimes
Yeah,
it also has an effect
right.
on you as
It
a
does.
mother.
It
Yeah.
does. It does because even if you don't sleep well, you can see that I mostly work at night. I do night shifts, and then when you go deal with these all emergencies and stuff and all that, and you come back and you can't sleep. My body just sometimes it just shut down just like that. The whole day after night work, all I want to do is just sleep. Sometimes I don't even feel like eating. I just want to sleep. So you can
Mm.
imagine that you have a baby and then you can't sleep. The baby is waking you up in the middle of the night. You can't sleep, disturbing your sleep. Obviously, it's going to cause something to your health. It's going to cause something. And not sleeping can even cause Alzheimer. I don't know if you know. You know about
And
that.
Simon,
The
right?
long
Yeah.
term, yeah, it can cause that. There's
Mm.
so much complications of not sleeping. That's why they said sleeping is very good for your health. So as a
Yeah.
mother, let me share this funny story with you. When I had my first baby, right,
Yeah.
I had no clue. At first, I was like, I want to have 10 kids. Yes, I said that 10 kids. And because my uncle keeps on telling me that you are the only child, so you have to stop going to school, stay home, and have kids. And I said, okay. So I was like, I said, okay. So I told my uncle I'm going to have 10 children. And then after my first child, I was in the hospital and I had nothing to like. I have no clue. I thought, because I grew up. I mean, I've been in Ghana, right to my secondary school. After my secondary school, and I know in Ghana it's very easy because you have people that will help you and stuff and all that.
Family
Even when the baby
members
is
and
crying,
friends.
they can
Yeah.
feed the baby for you, and you can sleep, you
Yes.
can rest.
Yeah.
They will cook for
Yeah.
you and stuff and all that.
Yeah.
So that thing was in my mind, forgetting that I'm not in Ghana. I'm well, I have no help. Right. So right in the hospital, I gave it to my baby, and I was just, this baby started crying at midnight. And I was just standing there watching the baby. I tried everything, breastfeed, do everything, carry him. He's still crying. And I was like, oh my God. You know what I did? I left the baby there and I put my hand on my head. I said, God, where's my mother? Where's my mom? I was just crying. I was like, because I
Oh,
was
you
tired.
just make.
It's my first experience. I had no clue. My body was, going through pain. And because I have to be induced, an induction took about almost 24 hours. So I've
Wow.
gone through pain more than 24 hours. And after having baby, I can't even sleep. And this baby is crying. I don't know whatever is happening. I let the baby there, standing there crying. I was like this, crying, just
Oh,
crying. And then after, my uncle came and said, do you want 10 kids again? I said, me,
take it.
I'm done.
Yeah, because
I'm done.
obviously your energy was low.
It was, honestly, it was. So all these things can contribute to postnatal depression, especially
Yeah.
children, youth that are giving birth who have no clue. As a young lady, your body,
They
maybe you
have
are younger,
true.
your body,
They have no
honestly,
clue.
no clue. So that's why we tell you that take your time. Don't rush into pregnancy, teenage pregnancy. That's my advice to the youth that's coming. The youth, ladies out there, take your time because your body needs that maturity to go through that. Because that is why
Right.
most young women,
Your your,
after
your
having babies,
sanity mentally.
honestly, some of them, I do watch some videos that someone will give birth and throw the baby in the toilet, and I'll be like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is
She's
going on?
depressed. Of course, she's depressed.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Hmm.
So what's your next point, Miss Jayana? What's your next point for us?
Okay, so my next point is irritability. I mean, you
Right.
being irritated at the
Irritated.
least
Right.
thing. I don't know if you
That's it.
experienced that.
I did. I'm telling you. That is why my friend was like, "No, you've gone into the post-antenatal depression so quick because right
Yeah.
in the hospital, I started throwing tantrums. I started throwing anger. Everything, little
Mhm.
thing irritates me. Don't put this there. Don't put this there. No, no, no. Pick it up. Don't put this there. No, no. That was what I was doing. That's
Mm.
just that controlling. No, 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 no. I don't want this. I don't like this. That's what I was doing. So yeah, you get irritated very easily. It
Mhm.
happens. It
Yeah.
does happen. Yeah.
And then my last point is lack of support from
Mhm.
some partners.
Right. Exactly. 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 And that's what we're talking about. Like the men,
Yeah.
the husbands, that's what you have to know.
Are they here?
Sometimes
Are
you
they
don't,
watching? Are they watching us right now? Are they? Are
they are
they?
they're watching. I can see some of the men. I can see some of the men giving their comments. I'm going to read all your comments, so keep them coming. Keep them coming because you've got no clue what we go through as women.
I'm
You have no
telling
clue.
you.
And the support, like I said, right from the pregnant day one of the
Yeah.
pregnancy, your support supposed to be there. You need to support the lady right through to the end, and even after. Some men that after their wives will have babies and the baby will be crying and they will be deeply asleep. Please, you need to be waking up. Enough of the rest. The rest is done.
Oh
After
my
the baby,
goodness.
you and your wife shouldn't sleep anymore. Don't
Yeah.
sleep and leave the baby. So,
Yeah.
some of the men will move out from their room and go and
Keep in
sleep
the
in another
living
room so
room
they
and
can
leave the
rest.
women with the yeah. Leave the women
Can
with
you
the babies
imagine?
too. Yeah, true. And all these things gradually puts a strain on the relationship.
It
If you
does.
don't know,
It
these
does.
little things
It
which you do
does.
not
It's not little.
consider
It
puts
is not
a lot
little,
of
my dear.
strain on the
Hmm.
relationship
It
because
does.
from that point the woman and I've realized that immediately a woman gives birth, your
Yeah.
maturity level goes to,
Sky high. True.
yes, it goes high. And at
Yeah.
that point, the woman is so, 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 so observant. And
Right.
you realize that if they realize their husbands or their partners are not supportive,
Yeah.
they
Hmm.
tend to, withdraw bit by
That's it.
bit. But by
Yes.
the time you realize emotionally,
Hmm.
she's so like drawn away from
Yeah.
from you.
True.
And
True.
that is where
True.
the men are lost and they're like, what
Yeah.
happened? I
Yeah.
was here. I
Yeah.
mean, I was here and everything. So what
Yeah.
happened? How come
Yeah.
emotionally we are not connecting? It's because of
Connecting.
these little things.
True. 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 And then the women become attached more to their children and their
Right.
kids. And
Right.
then you feel like, you're being neglected and now
Yeah.
is the kids,
They give the
kids, is
love
the
and
kids.
everything, all the love to the babies, and
Yeah.
they feel neglected. It's because
Yeah.
we're watching you. They feel we
Yeah.
don't watch. They feel
We
we don't
watch.
see what
We
they
watch
do.
every single bit, every little tiny thing. We watch them. We watch you. And we women, we don't
Yeah.
forget. Let me tell you something. We don't forget. Do something in 1,000 years. We'll remind you in 1,000 years to come. So bear in, bear in mind. We'll give you details. Men don't remember stuffs. They will do things to
Yes.
them. Oh, I
Yes.
can't remember. But we women will give you the
All the
details,
emotional
every
touches
little
is
thing.
registered
Yeah.
here.
It is. It is. And when she's paying you back, don't think that she's being rude. You know. Okay, so I have a woman who said that, Princess, when I was pregnant, my husband was putting me through so much emotional torture.
Oh.
He was dating a new woman. He was playing around. He wasn't there for me. He was mistreating me. So right from after my birth, I like you said, I was so withdrawn. I didn't feel
Mm.
any emotional attached to him. The love I had for him was gone.
It will vanish.
Yeah, she said that it was gone, and because of what he did to me, I have bitterness towards this man till now.
Wow.
So what kind of advice can we give to this woman that, she still still have bitterness towards this man. And the way she was telling me the issue, I can feel that she's even at the edge of, want to move out.
Okay. So
Yeah,
the little advice I have for her is that
yeah,
she shouldn't, it's not easy, I mean, what
right.
women go through after birth, the emotional
Mm,
stress and everything is not easy, but she shouldn't really um she shouldn't just see the guy, or she shouldn't judge him based on
yeah,
what is happening currently.
right.
If she says that, or if the story is she says that the story is different, the guy was the same
Yeah,
before birth till
yeah,
now, then
hmm,
there is an issue. Like we
right.
were saying before, a lot of African men do not know what we are talking about. They have
Right,
no clue whatsoever because
right,
of their backgrounds, because of their training.
right.
some
Yeah.
some some homes, educate their children a lot about these things.
Yeah.
A lot of
Mhm.
African men do not like to read. They do not like to
Thank
educate
you.
themselves, so they
Thank
have
you.
no clue what you are
That's it.
going through. You are
That's
expecting
it.
him to show
Hmm.
support, to be
Yeah.
so lovey at that particular time, but a lot of our
Yeah.
guys are not lovey.
They don't know.
So if you're
Mm.
going to base your facts on the
Yeah.
fact that he was not supportive during your postnatal, or during
Yeah.
like after
The
birth,
pregnancy.
then
Yeah.
you may be wrong in a way. If his
Yeah.
character was like that after, like from day one, and he has not
Hmm.
changed, then
Yeah.
at least that you have some, you know you,
Yeah.
you have something to stand on. But if
Yes.
you want to base your facts on the fact that he wasn't supportive during your pre, natal and after, then I
Yeah.
think you should just take your time. Maybe he needs a little more insight and a little more education about the whole
Education.
thing. Yes.
Somebody just told me that then we're all going to we're all going to marry white men because it looks like our black
Ha.
men doesn't like
No, but
our
no,
African men
honestly,
doesn't like reading.
African men honestly do not like reading, honestly. But I
Where
also
are the
check
African
that.
men? We need you to come and rescue yourself from here.
Yes, most of them do not like reading. The last time
It's
that
true.
I think yesterday I posted something on my status, my WhatsApp
Right.
status. It's about my new release, and I
Yeah.
posted it yesterday. And then I got
Yeah.
an audio text on my WhatsApp,
Yeah.
and one guy sent me an audio, and he was like, "Hey, Jayana, when is the event happening? I want to come and then
Right.
take coverage." I was like,
Right.
"Guy, go back and read
And
the
read.
artwork. Read the message on the artwork. It has nothing to do with my upcoming
Right.
event. It's just the
Yeah.
artwork is about my new release coming up. You didn't
Right.
read anything." So he came back and
You
was like,
didn't
"Hey,
read.
Rabbi Jayana, Matu bomb. I didn't read it. I just, concluded." You understand? They don't
Right.
like to read.
Right.
You will have an
Of
event,
course.
have all the informations in your
Yeah.
invitation card, and yet
Yeah.
people will still call you.
We'll start
Where is
asking
the
questions. Yeah.
location? Where you,
Right.
you you get it? Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
God have mercy on
Oh
us.
God.
I get you. I get your
I don't know if
frustration,
it's happened to
honestly.
you before.
It does.
When
It does. It
your
does.
invitation, you've prepared everything, all the details
Everything.
is on the invitation,
Right.
and yet people will call you
I
for
still
further.
acid. Honestly, it's crazy.
You understand? So if we are living with such characters, what do you
Character,
expect?
right? You're gonna
What do you
die.
expect?
He's not gonna bother about even your life,
Yes.
honestly,
And
because
honestly,
he doesn't even have time.
I'm not leaving the men out. Some women
Some
should
women, oh, of
also
course,
make it a point
yeah,
to also educate
yeah,
their partners. Don't just
true,
don't. I don't want to beat
true,
the men too much. I mean,
yeah,
we are going through the emotional pain and emotional
yeah,
stress and everything. So if
yeah,
you want your man to understand you and understand what
yeah,
you're going through, we need to also
yeah.
pull them to our side and also
But the
educate
thing
them
is,
in a way. If
Jayana,
they're not willing to read,
I'm not trying to cut you. Some of our men, let me put in the quotes, some,
right?
you know, have so much ego and pride that they don't want to learn. That is when the problem is. There are some men who will be willing to listen and learn, but some of
Happy
them
you said
they will not.
some.
They don't know, but they wouldn't learn. They're not ready to learn, and that's where the
Yes.
problem lies. Because some of
Mm.
us will be ready to teach you, will be ready to educate you what we know, and some men to feel intimidated, right, by some of
Yeah.
us women who are then maybe matured, we are intelligent, we're wise and stuff and all that. When you be with some men, they feel like you are being disrespectful. They see a strong woman, a powerful woman, as disrespectful
Yeah.
because you try to tell them what to do, you try to educate them. They feel like they
Because
don't
you
want to
you
learn. Yeah,
you you know
ego,
your value and you know your identity, and they
right?
fear.
That's it. That's it. And their ego always, blinding them from learning, thinking, "Oh, I'm okay. I know." And that what I hate in my life is being with somebody who thinks he knows everything in this world.
Yeah.
It's not only the men. Any person who feel like I know. The thing is, I learned something when I was doing my university training, and one of our my teachers said to me that, you know what, even if you know, if you're wise and you think you know, just be quiet and learn from other person. So thinking you know, right? And somebody knows and they are adding up their wisdom to you. Who is going to be more powerful? Isn't it not you? So I
Right.
learned that. I kept that in my mind. So everywhere I go, even at work, I pretend I don't know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when you want me there, I'll deliver, I'll do whatever I
You
have to do.
just
But
you
when we're
stay
there,
back and observe.
yeah, I just relax. Not that I don't know, but I just want to tap in, have more. By the end of the
Right.
day, I will get more wisdom than you because I have
Right.
mine. I've gained yours more added to mine. And that's how life is. If you live with that kind of life, thinking that you don't know, you always be wiser than people. So it's
Right.
something that we have to learn. So men, if you don't know something, if your woman is telling you or trying to educate you on something, put your ego aside. This is your
Mm.
wife. This is
Mm.
somebody you're living with. This is somebody that you are spending your life with. She likes you enough to tell you, even when you're doing mistakes, she loves you enough to tell you. I know sometimes we women, sometimes we can be whatever the way we say it can come out in the wrong way. But even aside, with that, just blind that side and take the wisdom out of it, and work with it
Yeah.
because is important for us to learn, to know.
Right.
Because all these
Right.
things, if you don't know, I'm a woman, I'm going through it. You got no clue what I'm going through it. And if you don't
Mm-hmm.
listen to me, how can you know what I'm going through? And if you don't know
Right.
and if you don't learn, it's going to have a big impact on the relationship or the marriage.
True.
Right.
True.
So a man said to me that, she said, Princess, when I married my wife, she was so beautiful. She was dressing up nicely. She put on so many, good things and stuff, and the way she dressed, sexy and all that. After baby, she's changed. She doesn't even put on, that wrapper thing that they put.
The cloth.
She
Yes.
put on wrapper, the clothes that she
Yes.
puts.
Yes.
That's what she ties, and all that. And he was complaining to me, talking and talking, and I was like, you know what? All that this woman is doing, maybe she's going through a depression or something,
She's not happy about
and
herself.
I
She's not
that's
happy
it.
about her body. You just need to.
Right. So I spoke to the woman. I said, what is going on with you? And she said, well, my husband, when I dress up, he doesn't even recognize me. He doesn't even tell me that I'm beautiful. He doesn't make me feel like a woman. He doesn't make me feel like, so I've lost my self-esteem. And after
Oh,
baby, it's like I don't even care anymore. I can't be bothered because the man that I'm trying to look good for doesn't even appreciate me. All that he
appreciate.
does is to condemn me, telling me your belly is big, you putting on weight, you putting on this. So all these things, the things that you tell your wife, your the woman that is in your life, is after having baby, you have to know that her body will change. It's not going to be the same.
That
It
is
is
why
not
that
going
is
to be
why
the same.
I said that a lot of men do not know
Yeah.
about postnatal depression. At that,
Right.
like from what she's saying, you know that women become extremely emotional after
Right.
birth,
Yeah.
and I'm sure
Yeah.
the guy or the husband do not have a clue that she has
Right.
become emotional. So the little thing you say to her gets to her
Mhm.
so much. Like she,
Right.
you said that her
Mhm.
self esteem has totally
Mm-hmm.
gone down. Her
That's it.
energy has gone down and everything. But
Yeah.
because the guy has no clue, he's not
Yeah.
recognizing it.
That's it. That's it. True. True. So this is it. Like I said, if you keep on telling your wife she's gone through birth, she's been caught, and you keep on telling her your belly is big, you've put on weight, you're doing this, you're eating too much, you're doing this. Oh, look at this
Go to the
lady. Why don't
gym.
you be slim like her? That lady
Yeah.
that you're talking about, she might not have
Has he gone
hit
through cesarean section?
what your wife has been through. You've got no clue. You've got no clue. Even
Right.
let me tell you something. Even lying down, right, giving birth, is your wife is between life and death.
Yeah.
She's between life and death. I had my cousin. I lost my cousin. She was going to give, I think, birth to her fourth child, and she died, and baby died inside her. So going to give birth alone, it's between you being she being life and death, and it can't. It's not easy. So for that, you need to even respect that. That's alone. You have to respect that. Those men who always, bash their wives, or you put on weight, you're comparing it to some slim woman on social media that you haven't even met before. Be like her. How can she be like her? You have a nice way to tell her, talk to her and tell her, you know what, you need to, I mean, you can change, you can encourage her. You have a way to encourage her, to motivate her. I said,
Right.
okay, let's go to the gym together. Let's go to, let's share time together. Let's go and run. You can motivate her. But for you to condemn her, to, say things that will bring her esteem down, that is really not good. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
That
It's
can
not good at
cause
all.
more depression to her.
Right. Right.
That can cause more depression to her. Yeah. So is there anything else, Miss Jayana, do you want to add to it? Because I think Dr. Sector couldn't join us today because of the distractions and all that. And I've seen people now tuning in more. The time is fast spent. Okay, so if you just tune in, this is the Pink Room Show with Princess Roy, and I have Miss Jayana with me. We had Dr. Sector, but unfortunately, because of technical issues and network problems, she couldn't join us today. Hopefully, we'll have her back on the show sometime. If we finish a show and you couldn't join us live, you can watch it again on Roy Network on YouTube, um, YKA TV on Facebook and YouTube. Also, Princess Roy Facebook, Abedin TV, Lively TV, and Universe Network US. Okay. So, Miss Jayana, you were going to say something. Is there anything that you want to
Okay,
add
so
to?
I have two more points left, and
Right,
the other one is about again cesarean delivery, or the
right.
pain that we go through
Telling
when
you.
we go through
Yeah,
the cesarean. I don't know about
yeah,
UK, but in Ghana
yeah.
here, when you go through cesarean,
Mhm,
after the your surgery, like they keep you in the hospital for like
mhm.
3 days to a week, just to monitor you
Monitor.
and make sure that you're okay before you come home. And
Right,
the coming home, that is where the problem is. Some
right,
families are extremely loving and so supportive. They
right.
come to you, they help
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
because when we for me, I went through that. I had that experience, and i
Right,
was i was taught not to do certain things, like carry
right.
heavy buckets, heavy
Yeah,
loads,
yeah.
to not I was told not to do any strenuous activity and all
Mhm.
that. But it comes
Yeah.
back once again to some partners who do not have any idea. There are some
Idea.
there are
Correct.
some there are some couples who live alone. They don't
Right,
Somebody who do not even know her mother, who do not have any contact with her
right.
parents. They live alone. They don't
Mhm.
even have any close relative to also help
Relatives.
them out. The only person they have is their partner or their husbands.
Right.
And
Yeah.
sometimes, like, these things after the surgery, when the husband is
Mhm.
not there to even help the
Yeah.
lady out, some can also cause
A
can
lot.
also give
Yeah.
that lady pain, a lot
Yeah.
of pain. And
Yeah.
it can also make her depressed. And
Yeah. Definitely.
another point also is a lady who has given birth, who
Mhm.
who wanted or dreamt of, breastfeeding her own child, but at the end of the
Right.
day, she gave birth and there
Yeah.
was no breast milk. That
Milk.
alone
Yeah.
is,
Yeah. Yeah.
because that process,
Right.
giving birth and having a
Yeah.
baby, and
Baby sucking your
there's no
breasts.
breast milk,
Yeah.
like you do everything in this
Yeah.
world just to have,
But that
that.
would make the men happy because the men want the breast. So if you're not if the baby's not having it, then hallelujah to the men because they're gonna. I remember my partner was like, "You,
No,
my
but for
baby was
us
sucking."
women,
I was
we are
like,
not happy. Some women now are not
"Right,
happy about it. Those who want to really go
right,
through that process, it
yes,
gives them, it takes them through depression, because you want to breastfeed your child, you want
right."
to, have that
But the men
testimony
are
that you
going through
also
depression. You know the men too go through depression if they don't have the breast to suck. The baby is sucking.
those people
If
leave
the baby
them.
is taking the breast from them.
Oh my
You don't
god.
know how the
Yeah.
men get depressed. They get depressed because they know that the baby is taking over the breast that they've been sucking all this time. And some men will even fight with the babies, you know? They fight with the baby.
Yes,
Stop
yes,
sucking the
yes,
breast. Stop
yes,
sucking it too much.
yes, yes. True, true, true.
Right,
It's
right.
just, amazing.
Yeah,
So
true.
these are what I have for my
Yeah.
viewers today, right?
That's awesome. That's great. That's very very interesting and very educative. Like you say, let me go back to where you said the C-section. Do you know that even before the C-section, you have to do epidural, and like I said, I've been in the emergencies and I've seen some of the doctors are not well experienced, right? So when they're doing the epidural, it's your back
Fine.
bones. That's what they do. The spine that they do it. So
Yeah.
if they don't put it in the right place, it can cause a lot of damage because the spine, the backbone,
Really?
is what is holding the whole body. Yeah. So you have some women who have that done, and after having it done, they'll have problems with their backs constantly.
Pain.
Some of them can't
Wow.
sit for long. Yeah, it can cause
Wow.
a lot of damage. Yeah. If you're not lucky, some of them will put in the wrong place because they have to try. They have to try and get a liquid out before to prove that it is in the right place. So they will keep on moving it, at your back before they find the right, place. So if they knock the wrong spine or the bone, it can cause a lot of damage. It can cause a lot of damage. So some women, yeah, some women will have after having babies, they can't sit. I know someone who can sit down when the pain comes. She can't lie down, she can't sit down, she can't move, she can't do anything.
Gosh.
So
Wow.
this is what women go through. Men, you need to understand that this is what women go through. So after this, if the pain alone can make this woman go through depression, pain alone can make her go through depression because when she's going through pain, she can't lie down, she can't stand. This woman will have to cook, clean, do everything, and her back is also hurting. She can't. Honestly, what do you expect from her? It's not an easy task for a woman to go through pregnancy to give birth. So you need to understand why she behaves the way she's behaving. Why is she doing whatever she's doing? You have to find out. And you rather going out there for chasing another other women and maybe it's going to the point of divorcing your wife, you should rather find out what is behind the scene, the reasons, and support her. So there's a lot of danger having kids and stuff, even with all this induction that you have to go through because with the induction your body is not ready to come for the baby to come out, so they have to try to open the pelvic very forcefully. So
Yeah.
it's like it's stretching forcefully,
Yeah.
so the pain alone is even painful than you having a natural baby without having induction. So there's a lot of things that goes in the body, the system of a woman. So don't get angry at her. That is why we did this show today to let you men know. Don't blame the woman. Don't get angry. Don't condemn her. Don't criticize her. Don't say that she's being putting attitude. She's being disrespectful. She's not dressing well. She's not doing it. She's not doing that. There's so many things. There's something behind it. There's a reason why she's doing what she's doing. So find out that thing and support her and help her. And if
Right.
possible, even if the woman is not aware of what she's going through, you have to even try and educate the woman, take her to the
Right.
hospital, find a doctor to help her with it, to go through the depression, how to deal and handle it. She needs your support and everything. Or the whole family, like you said, the whole family. Because some women has to go to the CS and come home and look after kids, cook and stuff. How can she survive through that? How can she go through that? It is not easy, honestly. It is not easy. It's same thing here. Some like you said, some couples they don't have family. With my first child, I didn't have my mom wasn't there. She was in Belgium and she couldn't come at that time. So I have to go through it. And that was my first son. My first child. So you can
Can
imagine how
imagine.
difficult that was.
Yeah.
You can imagine everything was everywhere. I remember one night, no, it wasn't night, it was in the day. I was sleeping and he was I was breastfeeding him, right? One of my experience in life. I was breastfeeding him and I fell asleep and I haven't eaten then. So I slept and I was hearing my bell, my doorbell ringing far away because I was sleeping. So I wake up and I jumped. When sometimes when you're sleeping and you wake up like suddenly, your blood pressure can drop.
Yeah.
Especially in pregnancy, it happens. It can drop. So sometimes when you're sleeping and you're waking up, you have to take time. When you wake up, take time, lie down a bit for your body to get back to your system before you wake up. Because if you jump like that, your blood pressure can drop and can cause a lot of damage. So I heard the doorbell calling. I went downstairs. When I came, I was just going down. And has to cut me. And I was like, "What is wrong with you? What's happening?" I said, "I don't know." And I haven't eaten it. Right. So we had distraction. I don't know what happened, but we had a distraction there. Can you hear me now, Miss Jayana?
Yeah, I can hear you. Absolutely. But your
Miss Jayana, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, guys. So if you just tune
I
in, this
think
is
your
Princess
video
Roy.
your video just
Um,
paused. Your video just paused, but I
in
can
the
hear you
Pinky
loud
Room
and clear.
show, we are discussing today about the impact of, yeah. Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
I can hear you just fine. Just that your video has paused. I think okay, it's back.
Went off. Yeah,
It
it's
went
back
off.
now. Yeah, I think
Yes.
today we're having a bit of difficulties with this networks and all that. Right. So if you just tune in, we'll be going off soon because of time. I've seen people sending their comment. I'm going to read all your comment before we go. I've seen people sending likes, comments, and everything. We're going to read everything. I've seen some dispute or something going on there, right? I'm going to read everything. Very interesting. Okay, so this is the Pink Room Show with Princess Roy. And today I've got Miss Jayana on the show, gospel artist and also entrepreneur on the show. We had Miss Setor, but Dr. Setor, but unfortunately because of network issues, she couldn't connect with us today. We're discussing about the impact of post-antenatal depression on relationships and marriages, and we've said a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. If you missed everything, or you missed part of it, please go back and watch. Go on Roy Network YouTube and watch everything. You can also watch his YKA TV also and watch Abedin TV, Lively TV, and Universe Network. So I was sharing this story before I went on the network went off. So like I was saying, I was breastfeeding my baby and then I fell asleep and my body was just like that and I had no clue what I was going through.
Mm,
So I could have what I realized that I could have even died in that process because I wouldn't know what have happened if they didn't come and ring the bell. I wouldn't have know what is happening because I haven't eaten. Baby is breastfeeding, and on me, and I was so weak. So these are the things that women go through a lot, honestly.
yeah.
women go through a lot. Everything, like we said before, even before pregnancy and having kids, we already have our emotional,
Yeah.
whatever it is. We need a pampering, we need everything from you guys
Mm.
already. So imagine when we get pregnant and it becomes double.
It
Don't think that,
becomes double, right?
don't think that we are trying to overdo it when we say that, oh,
Yeah.
I'm craving for this, the baby want this. And some men were like, what baby?
Mhm.
What baby?
Yeah.
But it's
The
true.
rapid the rapid mood swings and all
That's
that,
it.
yeah.
That's it. I cry a lot when I'm telling you, when I'm pregnant, I'm crazy. I
I
can
can see you love to cry from your
I,
eyes.
right. Right. I used to cry, honestly. Especially like my first son was like, he was overdue for I think 20 days or something, or 15 days. And I
Wow.
was so tired. I just wanted, what,
Wow.
take this out of me. I don't
Wow.
want this anymore. Just take him out of me. A little
Okay.
thing will make me cry. A little thing will make me cry.
And
And he,
honestly, Roy, like
right.
the baby, with that prayer, after the baby comes out, that one is
Yeah.
also
Mm,
another
I'm
thing
telling you.
altogether. You
I'm
know
telling
that,
you.
because I remember when my
Honestly.
baby came out, I was like I was checking her from time to time. I was making
Right.
sure she's breathing well. You know,
Yes.
l- l- any small time, I'll just go
Yes.
and check on her and make sure like
Right.
everything is fine. I'll check her nails if she's
Yeah.
moving.
Right.
It's just funny.
True.
It's
True.
just funny how we
Your mother
behave.
will shoot up the sky because
Yes,
you want to make
yes.
sure everything the way, even when you're sleeping,
Right,
you feel like
right,
you have to wake up
right,
and
right.
check.
Hmm.
They were because
Hmm.
they would tell you to check here. They will educate you about the temperature and everything.
Hmm.
You
A
don't put
baby
cover them
turning
too much.
blue
Yeah,
and all
it's a
that.
whole lot of. It's a whole lot of. Honestly, it's not an easy task.
Hmm.
It is not an easy task. So
Yeah.
there's a lot contributing to this thing called post-antenatal depression. Like I said, it starts right from the day one the woman takes seed. The way you treat her, the way you behave towards her, the way you handle her can have impact on her.
Mm.
And after the baby, where her body will go through pushing the baby out and all that can cause a lot depression on her.
Mhm.
So
It can
don't get
have
angry at the
impact. It can
woman.
have impact on her and the relationship.
True. It's true. True. Honestly, true. Like we said, like you're saying, like
Mhm.
that. That's just like what I was saying. That if you don't
It's
support her, she get tired.
yeah,
The
yeah,
funny. A woman told me. Let me say this funny one, and then we'll wrap up. The woman said to me that the husband will not
yeah.
support her when she after she have a baby, and then suddenly she wants to have sex. She come there. Can you turn around and let me have quick one? And she, like,
Gosh.
this one has gone through CS, right? Her body has gone through this, and you're not supporting her. You're telling her, "Can you turn around? Let me have sex with you." And she, she was like, "Princess, what do you want me to do to this man?"
Oh,
Honestly, you need to understand women. It's not an easy thing. Being a woman itself is not easy because we multitask, we do things, crazy stuff that men cannot do. And some men can witness to that. They can witness to that and tell me that, Princess, is true. Some men, real men, will tell you, yeah, what women go through, the pain that they endure. We men cannot endure,
yeah,
and they are honest about it. So it's not easy. So it's not easy. So if you missed this show, we're going to wrap up now. Time is fast spent. If you missed it, you can watch again. Everything, all our episode, you can watch it again on YouTube, Roy Network, YKA TV, Universe Network, and also Aberdeen TV, Lively TV. Miss Jayana, is there any last advice that you want to give to, or anything that you want to say to wrap up, and then we'll go through the
um
other
okay,
comment
so I
section.
think we've gone through, I mean, all that we need to say. One thing that I'd want to remind, our partners, is that they
Yeah.
should try as much as possible to educate
Yeah.
themselves about these
Right.
things, because as
Right.
women it is so crucial and so important to us that they support
Yeah.
us in times like these. So
Right.
I'll just encourage them and urge them all to, just read more on,
Right.
such subjects.
Yeah.
Such discussions, they shouldn't honestly take it lightly at all,
True.
because these
Yeah.
things are things that are so dear to our hearts
Yeah.
as women,
Yeah.
and if they do that honestly, if
Yeah.
even if you're going through issues or you have issues in your marriage,
Yeah.
and you like you listen to advice and you do what we are
Right.
saying, honestly there'll
Yeah.
be a turnaround in your relationship.
True.
It will shock you. Just
Yeah.
try it.
True. Yeah, true, very true. And you, whatever you do can have a long-term impact on the relationship. Like you said, it
Right,
can affect the
right.
relationship because if the woman is not happy, if she's depressed, and remember, it can also have impact on your children as well.
True.
Because some women can even kill. They can even kill their own babies, and you don't
Mhm.
understand. I hear stories that some women kill their
Yeah.
own babies, and
Mm.
people wonder why. What
They
happened
direct the pain to
to the
the
baby?
kids,
Yeah, and
or
it can have.
their stress. Yeah.
Yeah, it can have impact on the whole family, on you, on your relationship, on the kids. It's a big issue, you know. So don't take post-antenatal depression as a light, as something light. No, it's not. It's a
Yeah.
very major thing that can have
Right.
a long-term
Yeah.
impact on your relationship, on your children, on your family, and everything. So that is why we choose today to discuss about this. I know this type of thing you don't really see it on the show, but this is what we're gonna go more into it because we need our men and women to learn to be educated about this so we can all have our wonderful relationships and marriages, and also our children will be safe because the impact can also, like I said, can be transferred to our kids.
Yeah.
They are innocent, but they can be affected by that, which can also affect their life in the
Right.
future. So let's work together as a team, as a family, to support each other and also be there for each other. Okay, so let me quickly read my comment because if I don't read it, they're gonna come after me. Okay, so Sandra, hey, hi girl, what's up with you? That's my friend, all the way from Ghana. Thank you for watching. So he said, even our own mothers contributes to the pressure. Okay, so we talked about um the family, the mothers or the husbands who
The
contribute,
in-laws.
the
The
in-laws, right? So she is saying that even our own mothers can contribute to that,
yes,
can also
yes.
contribute to the
Yeah.
pressure that, oh,
Yeah.
maybe give birth to a boy or a girl or whatever it is. So yeah, it's true. So we have Elizabeth Deepax. All right, Elizabeth, forgive me if I didn't mention your last name very well. Um, she said that I can relate to that. Okay, there's something that we talked about, and she says she can relate to that. Also, I have Andrew. Hey, all the way from the US watching us. Said all we can do as a man is to support you. Thank you. Right. We need the support. A great. All right. Thank you. So I had someone coming as Andrew saying that, and that support helps a great deal. It's true. The little support that we give to us, it helps a great deal. And he says, Sandra, that's all we can do. We wish we can do more than that. But you can do more than that, okay? You can do more. There's more that you can do. Some of us will help cook, okay? Cook, clean, take some trash, and even when we go to the store to do some groceries. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's some men who do it.
Oh
That's some
yeah.
men who support. Yeah, they will clean, they will cook,
Yeah.
they will support. And big ups to that man. And God bless you.
Oh
You see,
yeah.
whatever you're doing, right? Don't think that you if you love your wife and you help her, you support her, God will bless you. So
Oh
keep it
yes.
up and God will bless you, okay? Right?
Yeah.
Because if the woman is sad, God is not gonna be happy with you, honestly.
Right.
So
And
yeah,
remember that even though you're doing it for the woman, indirectly
yeah.
you're doing it for yourself and for your
Yourself.
family.
Yes. Good. Okay. And someone said that also, God bless you, Andrew. Okay. And Andrew said, thanks and bless you all as women because you go through a lot. We do appreciate you all. Thank you, Lovey. God bless you for that. Okay. And I've got um Ori Orinola Yinka, I think all the way from Nigeria watching, saying that Good. Thank you so much. And someone is saying thank you. And someone from Camby Studios said, very interesting and educative. Thank you. Thanks, Camby. And also, I've got Rose Owusu, hey, all the way from Belgium. She said that thanks for the discussion. We need more to learn from it. Thank you. And I've got Lawrence also saying that thank you for the education, ma'am. Thank you so much. There's a lot to read. What a time. Because I've got some on my WhatsApp, my Facebook. This is the ones I'm reading from YouTube. So the ones on
Okay.
Facebooks and other platform, I'm not able to read them. So thank you for your comments and everything, your advice and everything. And thank you for tuning in. It's been a great, great, great time spending with Jayana, my tweenie. Right. Today I've seen Jayana, yeah. People keep on saying that you look like Jayana. Whenever I go for interviews in Ghana, I said you look like Jayana. So today I've been live with Jayana, so you can see us very well. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Jayana, for your
Thank you
time
for
and
having
everything.
me. Thank
Right.
you
So
so much
before
for
you
having me.
go, give us your platform, your social media platforms and everything where we can get you and everything, your contacts for your
Okay.
businesses and all that.
Okay. So if you're watching me and you want to follow me on social media, I
Right.
am available on Instagram, and my
Right.
name is Jayana Music, and the
Right.
spelling for Jayana is Jayana. Then you attach the music to it on Instagram. You can also follow me on Facebook at Jayana Music or Jayana Ministry, and then on Twitter is Jayana Music GH. And I also want to talk about my songs. It's also available on all the digital platforms. You can find it on Boomplay, Spotify, Amazon. I mean, all the platforms it's available. So kindly go and then stream for my songs. You just type Jayana Music and my songs will just come up. You can also subscribe to my channel on YouTube at Jayana Music. And if you want to contact me, you can call me on 0541 159191. It's 0541 Thank you so much for having me here.
Right. Awesome. So Jayana is doing great. She's doing very well. Go
Thank
and listen to her
you.
song. You'll be inspired. She's more anointed. You know, you
Amen.
people, the people who knows me, that they know that I'm a woman of God and I'm also the
Mhm.
anointing is there. So if you listen to some music and you know that this is
Right.
filled with the presence,
Yeah.
because I'm a
Yes.
worshiper, I'm a crazy worshiper.
Mm.
So you understand. If I'm talking about Gianna's music, I said, you know what? The presence of God is there. She carries the
Thank
presence
you.
that you
Thank you.
understand. And the people that watch me that knows, they know. So
Right.
definitely we'll
Thank
do
you.
some collaboration when I come to Ghana. We'll work together.
That'll be
Yeah.
awesome. And my I almost forgot my latest song
Right.
is coming out on the
Yeah.
9th on the 9th
Right.
of May.
Amazing. Well
Yes,
done.
and the title is He
Woo!
Reigns. So I
Yes.
can't wait,
Great.
I just can't wait.
Yes. You've got great songs. Honestly, you've got great songs. I
Thank
I would
you.
do right from the day one that I heard that, oh, Jayana looks like Jayana. I said, okay, let me look at for her. So I went looking for your music, watching it. I said, yeah, your ministrations, amazing. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Keep it up.
Thank
Keep it
you.
up.
Thank you.
God is going to do more with you. You are a
Amen.
blessing to our
Amen.
generation, and we thank God for your life, Miss Jayana. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you for
and your
having me.
time. God
I
bless
had
you.
an
Hopefully, we'll have you back
amazing
on the show.
time.
Yes, and I have amazing time with you too.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna say bye to you now,
I don't
Vigiana,
want to
and then
leave.
you don't want to leave. Right, I know. Right, I know. Definitely, we'll have you back on the
Okay.
show. We'll talk, and
Definitely.
then we'll have you back on the show. Definitely, when
Thank
your
you.
new music comes out, you'll come and we'll play it live on the show before we
Okay.
have a chat. Okay. God
That'll be
bless you so
awesome.
much.
God bless you too.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye
Bye.
bye. Okay, guys. So Thank you so much for tuning in to the Pinky Room Show. This is our April episode, and thank you for your comments, guys. Thank you so much. So we're live on Roy Network on YouTube and Princess Roy on Facebook, and YKA TV Nigeria on Facebook and YouTube. Also, Aberdeen TV, Lively TV, and our distributor is Universe Network USA. So thank you to my team for working so hard with me. Thank you. And thank you for my partners, Aberdeen TV, YKA TV, and all that. Thank you so much. And God bless you all for your support. And also for my sponsors, Right Africa Connect, Jackie's Yogurt, Roy Setor, and A Humanity Foundation UK. So today I'm rocking, okay, see, right? I'm rocking the Pinky Room Show. Have you seen it? Right. So if you want this, if you want one of the Pinky Room Show, get in touch with me. My contact is on the screen. You can win yourself a free jumper. You seen it? The Pinky Room Show. Okay. So you can have yourself one in a t-shirt for free. We've got a mug as well. If you want the mug, you can have yourself as well. You can win for free. So just get in touch with me on WhatsApp and we can take it from there. You can win yourself a free mug, a free jumper and t-shirt from the Pinky Room Show. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Next month, be expecting more. This is what we do. We always go from the top to the top to the top to the top. Thank you. See ya. God bless you. Bye-bye.